Let's talk about social media, mental health, and your space. I think a lot of times people underestimate the power of social media. I know everyone talks about get off social media for a month and a social media cleanse and get off social media by 10 p.m. All these things, and to each its own, whatever works for you works for you. I also know that a lot of times people get really caught up in the comparison game. These highlight reel squares that we see of everyone, it's not that it's not somebody's real life, because it is, but sometimes it's not, but it can be. But it isn't the only thing in their life, right? And I think a lot of times that's where we get kind of fucked up, because you see someone looking amazing and they have this makeup on and they have this outfit on and they're doing this fun thing, and here you are at home doing laundry with your hair up and you feel terrible about yourself. But that moment that they're having is just that one moment. They are also having moments where they don't feel good about themselves, where they're just at home doing laundry, where they're not having a good day. We all have those. I don't care what it looks like or what it seems like out there. We are all human. We are all made of the same stuff, and we are all here having a very similar human experience. And so with that said, I'm not here to teach you how to let something get to you or not get to you, because the truth is that's honestly pointless. I can sit here and be like, don't give a fuck what anybody says about you or to you, or don't give a fuck if you see someone and they look this way and you don't. That is the most pointless piece of shit, because the truth is that it's going to get to you, because we are human and things get to us. With that said, I do think that where people really go wrong with social media is that they don't look at social media like their circle. If you have a circle of friends and one of them is toxic, or their mood just really messes with you, even if they're not necessarily nasty to you, but something about them is just ugh, right? It's that's probably someone you shouldn't have around. If you have a coworker like that, you should probably stay away. We are all aware of how important our circle is. If your house is a disaster, you're aware that you should probably clean up your space, and that's going to make you feel better. There are so many factors, and that's another video, but there are so many factors that contribute to our well-being when it comes to our environment, when it comes to the people around us, when it comes to the things around us. And people always think, yeah, but social media is on the phone. Social media is not real life. It's very much real life if you're spending a lot of your time on it and if you're scrolling through it. One of the things that I want to teach you today is not how to not let it get to you, or how to not give a fuck, or how to not think this way or that way about social media. You can say with all of your beliefs and all of your feelings, because they're all valid. What I want to teach you today is how to block out the noise, how to clear out your space, how to make sure that you don't have anything on your social media that you don't want to see. If it doesn't feel good, it doesn't belong there. Period. Social media is like somebody in your house. It's in your face, it's in your world, it's in your circle of energy, and you want to make sure that you don't allow anything that feels slightly off into your space and into your energy. That's so key. So what I'm going to show you is how you can mute people on Instagram without having to block them or unfriend them. Now, let me tell you, if you need to block or unfriend somebody, you better do it because it is what it is. But if there's, this one person or these handful of people that you might not even know them, but you feel really bad blocking or unfriending because they're going to notice it, or because maybe you're going to have to go see them at work or see them at an event. You don't want to do something that's going to put you in an awkward situation, but you don't necessarily want to see all their shit every day. This is a tip for you. You don't have to do anything that they are going to notice. When you mute somebody's profile, when you mute somebody's posts and story posts, they are not going to know. So I'm going to show you here really quick, really easy on my phone, how you can go ahead and go to that profile that you don't love seeing stuff from. Maybe it pisses you off, maybe it triggers you, maybe it makes you jealous, whatever negative feeling it is. Make sure that when you open your Instagram, you only have things that uplift you, that motivate you, that make you feel good, that make you feel excited, that make you feel happy. There are so many good pages to follow of people that are doing good things and people that are doing big things. And there's so many people, if you're into fitness, that are in shape, that make you feel motivated and not feeling bad about yourself. There are so many ways to make sure that your feed is only filled with things that are going to fill you and not going to deplete you. So make sure, it's very, very important. I'm going to show you how to mute stories and posts from people. They will never know, they will never get notified, and you will never see another post or story from them again. All right, so we are going to open here our Instagram app. We are going to search and we are going to go look for that profile. I'm going to use my wonderful husband's profile as an example, but essentially you go into that person's profile. You see here where it says following, you click on that arrow. Don't worry, just because you click that does not mean you're going to unfollow them. You would have to actually click unfollow for that to happen, which again, should that be the case, go for it. But what we're going to do here is we're going to mute, okay? We're going to go to mute. and we're gonna mute their posts and their stories. And it says here, Instagram won't let them know you muted them. That's all you gotta do, you guys. You go back, it says here, posts and stories, and we are done. And we will never see another post or another story from this person again. They will never be notified. You are still friends, and all is good.